Well, kind of cooler out there.
I know,
yes.
it's a change.
Feeling those temperatures dip down. Even colder weather, though, in store. Here's where we are so far. So Baltimore, we've dipped down to 55. 60, it looks like for folks in Rock Hall. Annapolis, mid-60s for you. Now, as for those winds, you'll notice they've shifted. So they were out of the south earlier today, now out of the west and very quiet. That's why those coastal flood advisories, those expired, no longer in effect through the overnight hours. Thank you so much to our weather watchers working hard on this Tuesday night. So David, mostly clear there. Havre de Grace, 59. We appreciate that. And some other temperatures there, yes, in the 50s as we check things out. And that is the case. We are going to dip down, though, most of us anyway, into the 40s. I'll show you the overnight numbers in just a second. But for now, there's that cold front that pretty much took all day to move through. Another cold front will move through tonight, and then a third cold front tomorrow night. So no shortage of cold fronts, let's just say. As we start off our day, Wednesday, mostly sunny. I do think, though, we'll see kind of a mix of sun and clouds throughout the day. Now, Thursday, that high pressure taking over should be nice and quiet. Friday should be nice and quiet as well. We do have a system that moves through for the weekend. It looks like it holds off so far until Sunday, but just something we're keeping an eye on. And we do have west winds right around 5 to 10 knots for tomorrow. If you are taking the boat out, the small craft advisory, that will expire later on tonight. So this is where we're headed. Baltimore, 48 eventually. Annapolis, you're going to start your day off right around 54. La Plata, 49 degrees. As for tomorrow, so I mentioned, yes, it will be a mix of sun and clouds. We're going to top out right around 65. The winds will no longer be an issue, very light. Let's check out our 5 days. So some things to discuss, because as we look at Wednesday night, we are going to cool down into the low 40s. So tonight, upper 40s. Tomorrow night, low 40s. Thursday, right around 60. I think some of us are not going to make it to 60. Some of us staying in the upper 50s for the highs there on Thursday. And then Thursday night, this is going to be the coldest we've seen. So Baltimore headed for a low of 36. That does mean that some areas you're going to be in the low 30s. Some of us are going to dip down to that freezing point, it looks like. So that's something we'll be watching, of course. Then by Friday, we're rebounding here. So back up into the mid 60s and only dipping down to 43 overnight. Let's look ahead to the weekend. Never too early to talk about that. Saturday, mostly cloudy. I do think, though, the bulk of that rain holds off until Sunday. Mary?